Many people have heard of meal prepping, but it's rarely used outside of bodybuilding. Today, I want to discuss why everybody that eats food should at least consider meal prepping. So meal prepping is primarily for saving time, and I really think that anybody that doesn't have their own professional chef to cook all their meals for them should meal prep. A lot of people might want to meal prep their lunches for work the next week, or prep something for breakfast because they don't want to get up too much earlier, have a lot of time, and they can just heat something up real quick. So I would say that if you want to eat healthy, meal prepping is basically a must just because of how much time it saves and also the convenience. It's incredibly convenient. It's going to make it a lot easier to stick to eating healthy, and especially if you're trying to change your diet, like you're trying to go from eating less healthy to eating more healthy. It just really helps keep those habits in place because it's a lot more consistent. The food's right there. You don't have to every single time I got to go cook this. You can literally just, oh, hey, that's already made. It's in the refrigerator. Boom, I'm going to take it out, heat it up. You have your healthy meal.
Does meal prepping really save money?
I think meal prepping saves money for about 99% of people. Like obviously if you're just eating the same food that you would prep otherwise, then it's not going to save any money. But meal prepping definitely reduces the amount of times you're going to eat out because, well, you just already have the food. You're less likely to order things like on DoorDash. You're going to be less likely to go out to eat because you already have the food made and cooked. And healthy food, well, it's not maybe the absolute cheapest food. You can make very healthy meals pretty cheaply. So, which I will do a full video on at some point, like the most budget-friendly ways to meal prep. But just in general, I would say it's going to save money because it limits the amount of time you're going to eat out, order food, and that's obviously more expensive. And on top of that, it's healthier. So it's like best of both worlds. You're going to get to eat healthier food more often, and you're not going to spend as much money.
Why do you personally meal prep?
I'm at a point right now. I live by myself. I cook only for myself, and meal prepping allows me to eat a lot of food, which, I train a fair bit, a lot of lifting, a lot of running. I need a lot of calories. I really like eating healthy, and honestly, eating healthy and cooking every meal from scratch is just really difficult. Whereas I can cook basically all my meals in 2 hours on a Sunday after church and then just heat it up throughout the week. So I 100% can't even imagine me eating healthy and also fueling enough training, like the training that I do, without meal prepping.
Is meal prepping a permanent lifestyle or just simply a tool?
It would just take too long to cook healthy meals from scratch, and then I'd be tempted or kind of almost forced on a time thing to be ordering out, eating out, grabbing some quick frozen meal. So I personally never see myself not meal prepping. I think that if you want to eat healthy and do so in the most efficient way possible, meal prepping's pretty much a must. My recommendation is for everyone to meal prep at least some of their meals. It just makes it so much easier to eat healthy and stay on track. Next week, I'll be covering how to meal prep to give you a more practical guide and something you can actually implement.